Greetings, people of YouTube. This is MKN Forever, Tony once again. And as you probably noticed on the title up there, you probably knows what the title of this movie is by now. Or if you saw my Machete review, you probably know what this review is. And this review is going to be about a movie that I saw recently for the first time, but it's been around since I was like one year old. And drum roll, please. That movie is Stone Cold, the 1991 movie. Okay, now this movie, if you've seen my reviews, I don't really get that into the plot. I get mostly into the my feelings about the movie, and I give you the basic plot and my feelings about the movie. And this is what I'm gonna do in this review. Now, this movie, it stars acting debut of Brian Bosworth, I believe his name is. Now, I believe he's a football player, if I'm not mistaken. He's a football player, American football player. And I've heard of him. I've heard one of my uncles talk about him in football because he's a football fan, But I didn't know he acted. I didn't know he was an actor. But lately he's done most recently I believe is in The Whole Nine Yards, or The Longest Yard. No, it was The Longest Yard, right. The one with Adam Sandler and yeah, I think it was in that one. I'm not sure, but if it was him, please look it up. But and here he plays this renegade cop, who's on suspension. Who in the movie is called Stone, and they call him by his last name. And well, he's a renegade cop. He's pretty much a cop who got in some trouble, which is not really specified in the movie. He got into trouble and he's suspended. And the movie starts out. We see this bunch of gangs. They go into this gang. Basically, there's this bunch of guys. They go to a grocery store and they hold up all the people in the grocery store. And then after they're about to get the money ready to leave, they get all the people, and they got all the people, right? And then somebody comes in through the door. They don't know who it is. They're like, go check it out, okay? And one of them goes check it out, and by now we know who it is. It's Brian Bosworth, Stone. And he's pretty much just shopping around like nothing's up. Nothing's wrong. He's just shopping. He tastes a cookie. And the guy puts a gun to his head and says, and Brian Boswell, it's funny what he says. He goes, okay, I'll pay for the whole thing. Then boom, just beats the crap out of him, knocks him out, and one by one all these guys go down. That's the opening. Eventually the cops show up and well, the people are arrested and stuff like that. Then we find out that he's been suspended for a while, and he has this the scene where he's making like this weird concoction shake or something. Let's see, he puts in a couple of eggs, 2 sneakers, the chocolate sneakers. He puts 2 of those in. He puts, what else? I think Tabasco milk. Like this weird thing. And we think he's gonna eat it, but he's gonna drink that. But he actually pours it on a plate and he gives it to his pet iguana or dragon or something, and pretty much tells him to eat. And then, well, after that we see a scene where he's offered a chance to redeem himself in a way. See how long. And he's offered this job to redeem himself, and the job is pretty much the cops are planning a sting operation, right? In which one of their guys goes into into a gang, a sting operation. That's what it is. A cop goes undercover into a gang or the mafia, or and eventually they gain their confidence, and they can come in and arrest them at the right time, at the right place. Excuse me. I have a little allergies. And that's what a sting operation is. And in this one, he is offered that chance. He has to infiltrate this biker gang, who one of the bikers, well, I actually recognize two of the bikers that are in there. One of them is, oh man, I forget the guy's name, but, excuse me. He was in, let's see, he was in, of course, Devil's Rejects. He was in Devil's Rejects. He plays like a sheriff or something. And he was also in Bigelow Gigolo, where he plays like a cop that has impotence or something like that. Anyway, he's a good actor in my opinion. He's mostly known for playing assholes. And he's a convincing asshole in my opinion in this one, because he plays an asshole in this one as well. And I also recognize another biker, but he wasn't in there for that long. He's just like there, and then he's out of there. And that guy is I don't know his name again. Sorry, I'm a little allergic right now, but excuse me. And the guy that I recognize, the other guy that I recognize, he has a small part in Terminator 2. He plays the biker that Arnold Schwarzenegger takes his clothes and his bike. He plays that guy, the guy that gets thrown through the window and falls on the stove. He plays that one. Yeah. And he's a decent actor. He always plays bikers. He's got that biker face. Big surprise. And eventually, well, Stone, he's told to infiltrate this gang, right? And he's supposed to infiltrate. And he's got this partner too. The actor is very familiar. I've seen him around and a lot of other stuff, but I just can't remember his name. But anyway, yeah. So Stone has to infiltrate this gang with his partner, who also has to pass as a gang. But the guy's a nerd. I mean, let's just say he's a nerd, and he can't pass for a biker if his life's dependent on it, and it does. And that's the basic plot right there. Now, my feelings about this movie, after seeing Machete, this was really fun. This is a really fun movie. I really liked it. It's now, Brian Bosworth as an actor, I heard he's a good football player, but as an actor, I have no problem with him. He he made that character his own. That's at least in my opinion. Now, and now as for, here's something I want to ask you guys. If you guys agree, you can let me know. But is it me, or does Brian Bosworth look a little bit like John Cena? Is it me, or is that, or do you guys see it too? Because I mean, he does look a little bit like John Cena in my opinion. But if it's me, well, let me know. I know Effrey's not a fan of John Cena, but if you guys think he at least looks a little bit like him, then please let me know. By the way, Effrey, thank you for recommending this movie. It was a really cool movie, and this movie's just what can I say? It's an old school gem. It's because not a lot of people know about this movie. I mean, I didn't know about this movie. And I mean, there's a lot of good ass in there too. Really hot chicks, man. And these biker chicks, dang, it's freaking hot. And this movie is just really, in my opinion, underrated. I really liked it. and it really should be a little bit more of a, how can I say this? It's really gotten a little more publicity at the time. Maybe it did, but I mean, I never heard of it, So that's my opinion about it. And wow, I don't really have much to say about this movie, but I mean, it's just a damn good movie. I really enjoyed this one. It's gone 10 minutes now, and I try not to make my videos too long, But I'm trying to keep this one in one format, in one video. So if I had to rate this film, I would rate it pretty much a 9 out of 10, because it's a great movie, It's just it was a really satisfying movie, After watching Machete, I was just really happy that, I saw this and I was like, oh, thank you so much for not sucking. I was just so happy to see a movie that's good, and does its job. It's entertaining. It's badass, and you guys should give it a watch. Efrey gave me this link because he gave me it before, but I lost the link. I had it on the computer, but it got erased somehow. But now I have it, and if you want, I'm gonna put it on. I will put it on the box down there. So when when you get a chance, you can download it and check it out for yourself. But it's also on YouTube if you like. If you want to watch it on YouTube, feel free. Feel encouraged to go see it because it's a really cool movie. Don't expect greatness, but it's really a gem in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, you should definitely check it out. And hell, I might even do a tribute to it in the future. Maybe not right now because I got a couple stuff to do. But in the future, in the near future, I might do it. So thank you all for watching this review, and stay tuned for my next video, which is which is the review of Lost Boys 3: The Thirst. Another movie that I love that came out this year. And I might put scenes of the movie in there, just to make it a little more interesting. And I don't know what parts of that review's gonna go in, so it might be 2, might be 3, who knows. But it's gonna be a little more in-depth review, But this one is just gonna be a short one because I really wanted you guys to know about this movie. And so thank you for listening. This is MKM Forever. Tony, signing off. Later.